Do you know that emptiness that nothing seems to fill? That feeling that even if you do everything right, something always slips through your fingers? And a heart that constantly seeks answers that no one seems to find? You try to understand why certain feelings are so strong, so deep, but the answers seem far away, as if hidden and unreachable. Have you ever felt that love is more difficult for you, that your connections seem to crumble, or that for some reason the happiness experienced in love always escapes, almost like a ghostly dream? The quiet anguish of not knowing, quietly asking questions, but never receiving the answers your heart needs. Time passes, and with each new attempt, something still feels wrong. What you feel is like a revolving door, an endless search for something that never arrives. How many nights have you wondered if there is a right solution, if you will ever find peace, truth, understanding that your heart so desperately craves? And deep down in your heart lies the anxiety that maybe it will never be enough. And what if I told you that the answer is here now, right in front of you? Every step you have taken so far, all the pain, all the waiting, all this may finally have a reason, a purpose. Close your eyes and give yourself a chance to feel for a moment that you could find what you have been searching for so long. The solution to all of this could be just a step away. Imagine opening the door and on the other side, you see the answers as clear as if they were made just for you. To feel that finally everything makes sense and that the peace you longed for is within reach. All you need to do now is trust. Do not let this opportunity slip through your fingers. Register now, for this may be the key you have been longing for to turn searching into encounters, doubts into certainty. This is your moment to take the next step. Click to register and allow yourself to discover what the universe has specifically prepared for you. Are you ready? Move forward without hesitation, and register now. The door is open, you just need to walk through it. Today, I bring you a message from the angels, a truth so profound that you might feel it in every cell of your being. This message came from above, directed at your heart, and you must receive it with an open heart, for the revelation may alter your way of seeing the special person who has entered your life. Perhaps you have asked time and time again why this person is in your life, wondered why they appeared so strongly and sometimes unexpectedly. Well, the answer to this puzzle is closer than you imagine. The angels who accompany you at all times whisper that this presence is not random. Nothing on your path is random, and this connection is even less so. They want you to know that from the very beginning, this connection has been carefully orchestrated in the heavens, like an important part of a grand divine plan destined to fulfill a mission that only you two can accomplish. You have been chosen to meet this person, and this person, in turn, has been placed on your path to fulfill a role that will gradually unfold. There is something profound and spiritual in this connection, something that goes beyond words and is able to touch the hidden parts of your soul. With each encounter, every glance, and even in silent moments, this level becomes active, often unnoticed. Angels show me that you have brought something into this person's life that they might not have found anywhere else, an impact so powerful that even if they tried, they could not ignore or escape their feelings when with you. At times, you may have felt uncertain or doubtful, questioning whether this connection was real or just an illusion. But the angels want you to know without hesitation that this relationship has a higher purpose, much more than what meets the eye. They reveal that this person feels something strong towards you, a connection that challenges logic and at times frightens them due to its power and depth. Yet within this intensity lies the truth of this bond, and you are called to accept this truth with courage and faith, even if it may seem challenging. God has placed this person on your path for a reason, one that is related to healing and mutual growth. The angels reveal that this person has been going through a personal and spiritual transformation, and your presence has been the catalyst for this awakening. It's as if your energy has stirred dormant parts of their soul, parts that needed light to flourish. With each interaction, you illuminate aspects of this person that were hidden, helping them see the world and themselves from a completely new perspective. There is also an internal battle going on within them, a conflict between the desire to open up and the fear of what it might mean. This person, although often appearing confident and even sure of themselves, faces profound vulnerability when it comes to such deep feelings as those experienced in their presence. They are challenged to leave behind old beliefs, patterns and behaviors that kept them stuck in their comfort zone. And that is precisely why, in some moments, you may notice them trying to distance themselves or create barriers. But know that these reactions are just reflections of the fear they feel about opening their hearts to such a transformative matter. The angels also indicate that this person is touched by divine love, which you radiate, and it is precisely this energy that helps them face their deepest fears and burdens. God has placed them on your path because you have the ability to see beyond the masks, to see the true essence of this soul, even when they themselves do not see it. You are like a mirror reflecting the most beautiful qualities and noblest aspects they possess, awakening in them a deep desire to be the best version of themselves. The angels ask you to keep your heart open because this is a moment of great transformation. Your connections are not just a human experience. They touch heavenly realms and carry energy that expands beyond time and space. This relationship is indeed a divine covenant that requires surrender and faith from both parties. And though the journey may be challenging, every step you take together is blessed and guided by angels who are always by your side, dispelling doubts and fears that may arise. Remember, even if everything feels difficult, angels guide each of your steps, preparing the way so that you can learn and grow together. This person feels something towards you that surpasses general understanding, and even if they try to fight against it, the truth is that this connection is stronger than any obstacle they try to build. Angels show that ultimately this person recognizes you as a unique and irreplaceable presence in their life, and that, despite uncertainty, they cannot ignore the call of their own heart. Angels ask you to trust divine timing and allow this relationship to unfold according to God's plans. Every day, this person is touched by divine grace and love, encouraging them to face their fears with the necessary courage. In due time, when all the pieces fall into place, you will see that every challenge and every tear were worth it, as a connection awaits you that transcends all human understanding. Now the angels say it is time to open your heart and accept this truth peacefully, knowing you are not alone on this journey. Before we move on to the next chapter of this message, write in the comments, "I accept and trust," as a commitment of your soul to receive what God has planned for this connection. The angels are by your side, filling your heart with peace and preparing it for all that is to come. Heart open and receptive, you are now ready to receive an angelic message of the next depth. The angels want you to know that even though everything may seem uncertain, there is a greater purpose guiding this connection. In a relationship like this, where souls meet on a very deep level, the universe works mysteriously, guiding each step carefully and gently. It's as if God has stitched every detail, woven your lives together to fulfill a destiny that was written long before either of you realized it. The angels indicate that this person has felt something special towards you from the beginning, attraction that transcends ordinary understanding and often has unsettled them. At times, they have tried to rationalize these feelings, seeking a logical explanation for what they felt, but soon they realize that this kind of love does not fit into conventional explanations. It is a feeling that both scares and enchants, as it brings out powerful emotions that are capable of revealing hidden parts within them. And you, with your presence and tenderness, were the spark that initiated this process of awakening. This person is currently struggling with an inner battle. On one hand, they feel a deep need to be by your side, to immerse themselves in this experience of love and surrender. On the other hand, there are deep-rooted fears, memories of the past that still influence their decisions and often prevent them from taking the next step. The angels reveal that these fears didn't appear by chance. They are wounds from past experiences that left their marks and somehow shape the way they see love and giving of emotions. However, angels are by your side, as well as by his side, guiding him in the process of healing and liberation. They know that these wounds must be worked through so that one day he can fully open up to the beauty of this love. Your presence, patience, and light are essential in this process, as you have been chosen to help this person see beyond the shadows, to understand that true love does not have to be a cause of fear but of freedom and growth. At times, you may feel like you are on an emotional roller coaster, as on one hand, you notice how this person is approaching you, and on the other hand, you see how he is struggling against that feeling. This is completely normal in soul relationships like yours, where both must face their own fears and limitations in order to evolve together. The angels remind you that the path to healing is a gradual process, and every difficult moment you face together is a step towards truth and transformation. They whisper that in this relationship, the lesson of patience and faith is being taught. This is a love that requires trust in the divine plan, as each progress and setback has a greater purpose. Even if you feel like everything is at a standstill or the distance between you is growing, the angels are working in the background, breaking down emotional barriers, both yours and his. They ask you to keep your heart open, as it is the key to the healing process taking place fully. The presence of this person in your life is an opportunity for mutual growth. You have been brought together to learn and heal through each other. Such love is rare, and few get to experience something so profound. It is a meeting of souls that defies time and space, something that transcends earthly explanation. The angels want you to know that every gesture, every word, and every glance you make carries a healing power that quietly influences this person, helping them overcome their own limitations. However, they also ask that you respect their time. Everyone has their own unique pace to grow and mature, and trying to rush the process can create more resistance. Trust that everything happens at the right time, and eventually the pieces will fall into place in the divine plan. The angels are preparing both of you for the moment when this connection can be fully experienced, fearless and unobstructed. But until then, endurance and trust are required. This waiting, though challenging, is a test of faith, a belief that true love can overcome all obstacles and that when the right moment comes, it will flourish fully and beautifully. The angels want you to visualize this love as a flower slowly blooming, as each petal unfurls representing a new stage of understanding, healing, and surrender. And you, with your light, are nourishing this flower, enabling it to grow and reveal itself in all its beauty. This is a love that existed before you met, something that surpasses the experiences of this life and expands beyond the understanding of the human mind. The angels reveal that you chose each other on a different level long before your embodiment, and that this choice was made to help each other in important stages of spiritual development. Therefore, even when faced with pain and uncertainty, know that there is a higher power guiding each step. Before we continue, write in the comments, "I trust divine timing," to confirm your commitment to the evolving plan. Angels want you to declare your faith out loud, for this trust is like a seed you plant in a universe, bringing blessings and strength to face what is coming. Now that you have delved into the message of the angels, they want to deepen your understanding of the significance of this connection in your life. When souls meet at such a deep level, as in your case, there is a special reason that transcends earthly explanations. This relationship is not just an exchange of emotions. It represents a spiritual partnership meant to empower and heal both of you. This love can be a safe haven, but it can also be a mirror reflecting each other's inner vulnerabilities and challenges. Angels show me that this person is learning along this journey to trust in something greater than themselves, something they may have never experienced before meeting you. Their presence has been a source of inspiration and at the same time, a challenge, as the power of love they feel for you requires them to look within and confront their insecurities and traumas that have been hidden until now. And even though the fear of facing these emotions is strong, they are in a process of awakening that is slow but profoundly transformative. On your part, you are also called to a healing process. Angels want you to understand that this relationship is not just about the other person, but also about yourself. This is a two-way street, where both are healers and patients at the same time. You may feel in difficult moments that it would be easier to give up and move on. However, your heart always goes back to this connection, showing that there is something unfinished, a journey that is not yet complete. This feeling of return is not in vain. It is the soul acknowledging that there is something deeper to be experienced, something that has not yet been fully explored. Angels reveal that the healing process in relationships like yours often occurs in cycles, moments of closeness and distance, progress and setbacks. They indicate that even when it feels like nothing is happening, there is invisible healing taking place, something that is being worked on within each person's heart. These cycles are part of the path and necessary for wounds to surface and then be addressed. Angels ask you to stay strong in your purpose and trust divine timing. They know it's not easy to hold on to hope in the midst of uncertainty, but they are always by your side, strengthening your faith and filling your heart with light. They want you to know that even though this person may seem distant or indifferent, the love between you two exists, remains alive, and strong. This love is like a flame that never goes out, even when the winds of doubt and fear blow strongly. This person, despite all their internal conflicts, feels a deep and genuine attachment to you, something they themselves may be unable to fully understand but definitely feel. Angels reveal that this feeling keeps them close to you, even if they try to keep their distance. They are in a process of self-discovery, trying to understand what they feel and how to deal with the emotional turmoil that arises whenever they think of you. This is a personal journey that should be respected, as their growth is essential for the strengthening of this bond. It is important to remember that both of you have your own luggage, life experiences that have shaped your personalities and ways of encountering love. Angels reveal that these past experiences, both yours and theirs, influence how you face the challenges and blessings of this relationship. However, they ask you to look beyond the past because what is being built between you is something new, a path that offers the possibility of a fresh start and a purer and more genuine love. You have been placed on this person's path to be a source of light and wisdom, but also to learn lessons of patience and acceptance. Angels want you to know that by giving this person the necessary time to confront their inner demons, you demonstrate the power of true love, a love that understands and accepts, even in the midst of difficulties. This is a rare and valuable love, and your willingness to nurture it shows the purity of your soul and the divine purpose in your life. Many do not understand the depth of this relationship because they are accustomed to superficial and fleeting connections. However, angels affirm that real love is built on patience, understanding, and self-sacrifice. They urge you to release external pressures and focus on the essence of this connection. The journey you walk together is unique and does not need to adhere to common standards. Every step, every difficulty, and every moment of doubt shape a strong foundation for this love to flourish at the right moment. Angels want you to visualize this relationship as a growing tree. Initially, it may seem fragile, but its roots strengthen every day, albeit invisibly. The roots are the lessons each of you learns individually, while the tree represents shared growth. Over time, this tree will be strong enough to withstand any storm, as it is nourished by patience, understanding, and the power of divine love. Angels ask you to trust that when the right time comes, this person will clearly see their feelings and be ready to live this connection to its fullest. Until then, they guide each of your steps, protect this relationship from negative influences, and strengthen your spirit. They whisper that waiting, though painful, is rewarded with a love that exceeds human expectations and is sustained by divine power. Before we move on to the next message, the angels ask you to write in the comments, "I am patient and I trust," to reaffirm your commitment to this journey of love and growth. This statement will be a way to show the universe that you are ready to receive the blessings reserved for this connection. As you have reached this point, the angels reveal that you are approaching the core of this message, the focal point for the purpose for which this person has been brought into your life. They want you to know that everything you have gone through has not been in vain. Every moment of waiting, every doubt, and every intense feeling are part of a carefully crafted divine plan to teach and transform. This journey is not just about the love between the two of you, but also about the evolution of your own souls, which is strengthened and refined with each challenge. What is happening is true spiritual alchemy. The presence of this person in your life acts as a catalyst, transforming parts of you that were previously hidden or suppressed. In the same way, you act as an agent of change for this person, awakening feelings and thoughts in them that help them see the world and themselves in a new light. This relationship is not just a meeting of two individuals, but rather a mutual refining process where both are shaped to reach their higher potential. Angels want you to know that this process of change often involves moments of pain and discomfort. They remind you that gold is purified only by passing through fire, and similarly, true love strengthens by going through trials. The challenges you are facing now are like purifying fire, removing everything that no longer serves, both in yourself and in the other person. They ask you to embrace these trials, as they lead you towards a purer and more authentic version of yourself. There are times when this person withdraws, tries to hide from their feelings, and that's because the intensity of this connection makes them question their true self. Angels reveal that they are in a process of self-examination, facing old fears and traumas that still weigh on their life. Their presence is an invitation to self-reflection and facing these questions, even if it scares them. You, with your light and understanding, provide them with the necessary support to move forward. They also show that sometimes you may feel deep sorrow, a feeling that perhaps all this is too heavy. Angels understand this feeling, as they know that carrying such an intense connection is not easy. However, they ask you to see these feelings as part of healing. When you experience that sorrow or doubt, they are parts of you that still need healing. These feelings are not there to depress you, but to show that there is still work to be done, both within yourself and in the relationship. Angels show me that this person truly holds deep admiration towards you, something he can't easily express. In his heart, there is respect for how you handle challenges and shine even in the midst of difficulties. He sees in you a strength that he may not have found in others, which inspires him and at the same time makes him question his own limitations. This admiration is what keeps him connected, even if he tries to resist or withdraw. It is important for you to know that everything you feel is also felt by him, even if you don't express it verbally or in a clear way. He is going through a similar process as you, riding the same roller coaster of emotions. This is because your paths are intertwined by an invisible thread that connects you in the soul. Angels want you to trust this bond, as it is stronger than any fear or doubt that may arise along the way. Angels also ask you to remember to take care of yourself during this process. In such an intense connection, there is a risk of dedicating all your energy to the other person and forgetting about your own well-being. They say that for this love to fully flourish, it is important that both are whole and complete individuals. Your happiness, peace, and personal fulfillment are as important as the love you share. They want you to maintain your balance, cultivate your own dreams, and take care of your emotional well-being. You have been chosen to be a guide and support for this person, but this task must not come at the expense of your well-being. True love is not a sacrifice that destroys us. On the contrary, it should uplift and strengthen us. Angels want you to see this relationship as a partnership where both have the opportunity to grow and learn together. And for this to happen in a healthy way, it is essential that you keep your own light shining, taking care of yourself with love and compassion. Angels want you to visualize a future where you can share this connection fully without fears and obstacles that seem to be in the way right now. They indicate that this future is possible and that it already exists on a spiritual level, waiting for the right moment to manifest in the physical world. Every act of patience, every moment you choose trust, brings you closer to the realization of the future. They ask you to keep believing, as faith is the key that unlocks the doors to this love. And when that moment arrives, you will realize that all the waiting and challenges have been worth it. This love, when you finally live it fully, will be a source of joy and inspiration, not just for the two of you but also for everyone around you. You will be an example that true love exists and can overcome all obstacles. This union brings blessings, and the angels want you to know that they are working to protect and strengthen this connection, guiding it to unfold according to the divine plan. Before we continue, write in the comments, "I choose to love and trust myself," as a reminder that this journey of love also includes loving yourself. This statement is a commitment to your own happiness and peace, allowing you to continue on this path with lightness and serenity. We have reached the final part of this message, where the angels wish for you to fully understand the true purpose of this journey. The presence of this person in your life is not just an opportunity to love, it is an experience meant to awaken perspectives of self-awareness, healing, and spiritual growth within you. This love, although complex and full of challenges, is evidence of the transformative power that authentic connections can bring into our lives. The angels indicate that this is a relationship with the potential to heal old wounds, dissolve old patterns, and open doors to a new stage of evolution for both. They want you to understand that regardless of how this story unfolds, the love that you carry and share with this person has already left a deep mark. It has already fulfilled part of its purpose, which is to teach both of you the importance of compassion, patience, and unconditional love. Such a connection, which transcends words and the physical dimension, is rare, and the angels hope that you will honor the depth of this experience, remembering that the roots of this meeting of souls are spiritual and go beyond earthly understanding. At this moment, this person is called to face an inner truth that they may have never encountered before. The intensity of their feelings towards you is something that enchants but also frightens. It is a love that requires courage, as it asks them to let go of old fears, limiting beliefs, and make room for a purer and freer emotion. They know that opening up to love requires vulnerability, and that is why in some situations, they hesitate or try to withdraw. Nevertheless, the angels indicate that there is a growing certainty within them that you are the missing piece, the light they have been seeking for so long unknowingly. Angels also want you to know that even though this journey may bring moments of uncertainty, every day something positive is evolving on divine levels. They are preparing both of you to face a moment of brightness, where all obstacles that currently seem too big will reveal themselves as insignificant in front of the power of this love. This is a love planted by the Creator Himself, and like a divine seed, it grows and strengthens over time, bearing fruits that can only ripen for those who dare to believe and persevere. They ask you to visualize a future where you and this person are free from fears and doubts, where you can fully surrender to this connection. They whisper that this future already exists in both your hearts, and it only needs the right moment to manifest. Every time you decide to trust, every time you choose to see the best in this person, you strengthen this invisible bond that connects you. Angels want you to keep this image alive in your mind, as it will be a source of strength and hope in those moments when circumstances feel challenging. Furthermore, angels show that this relationship has the potential to inspire others. You will be an example of love that overcomes challenges, that doesn't give up in the face of difficulties, but chooses to grow and evolve. This love will be evidence of the power of faith and trust in the divine plan. Angels ask you to remember that as you walk this path with lightness and patience, you illuminate the lives of those around you, showing that true love exists and is possible, even in a world where so many connections seem fleeting and superficial. Finally, the angels ask you to focus on the present moment, living each moment with gratitude and openness. In relation to this, the future is currently being built in every choice, every thought, and every gesture of love and understanding. They remind you that the power of love lies in the ability to live it fully in the here and now, as it is precisely in this moment that the greatest changes happen. The journey may be long, but its beauty lies in how you decide to walk it, trusting in every step you take. The angels want you to end this message with a light heart, knowing that you are guided and protected with every step in this journey. They reassure you that nothing you experience is in vain and that love, when genuine, will always find its way. Even when clouds may obscure the light, it never disappears. It simply waits for the moment to shine again. You, with your faith and courage, are capable of keeping this light alive, knowing that the best is yet to come. Before we conclude, the angels ask you to write in the comments, "I trust in divine love," to express your faith in this process and to attract the blessings to come. This statement serves as a seal of trust, an assurance that you are ready to receive the blessings that the universe has in store for this connection. Now that we have gone through each layer of this message, as you have delved into the truths revealed by the angels, a choice lies before you. Imagine for a moment this journey continuing, a journey where each message serves as a map guiding you, a compass always pointing in the right direction. Visualize yourself, every day, receiving the answers you have always sought, with the angel support and guidance, who not only protect you but already foresee your next steps. Sometimes, if you feel that this message touches your soul and resonates deep within your heart, it is because the universe has brought you here with a purpose. You are exactly where you should be, and every word is a reminder of what is already inside you. Angels want you to receive more, so you don't walk alone. When you need answers, strength, or hope, angels want you to find this source, this connection, this spiritual guide always within reach. Consider, what if every answer you seek is just one step away? Now feel the power of this choice. You stand at the door, and behind it lies more revelations, more love, more answers. This door will open to you as you take the next step. From here on, the path clears, it illuminates more, and the angels invite you to follow. It only takes a bit of faith. By registering, You signal to the universe that you are ready to receive all the messages waiting for you. Registration is a commitment you make to yourself, that all you need will come to you at the right time, guided by heavenly hands. Imagine, just for a moment, feeling the peace of never being lost again. Imagine the relief of knowing you have a constant source of love and wisdom. You're just one step away from the experience where each day brings you closer to what is rightfully yours, what the heavens have reserved for you. So, without hesitation, allow yourself. Click now and register. Receive what already belongs to you. Take that leap of faith and open the doors to everything the universe has to offer you. You don't need to understand everything now, nor do you need to try to find answers to what doesn't make sense. Just follow the call, allow yourself to trust, and know that by clicking, you accept angelic support, love and guidance, always by your side. Breathe deeply and choose. Click to register. Step into this journey of light and discoveries, where you are never alone again. Do this now, let the door open and start receiving everything that the universe has reserved for you.